Beloved soul, pause for a moment. This is not random. This is not just another message passing across your screen. The woman who gave you life, the mother whose love never loosened its grip, has asked heaven for one more chance to reach you. And the gates opened. Archangel Michael carries her words now, because her love refused to stay silent. Something has been stirring inside you today. A sudden memory, a quiet pull in your chest, a number appearing where it shouldn't. That was not coincidence. That was her hand brushing your spirit, reminding you she never truly left. She stands beside you now, not as a memory, not as imagination, but as presence. She says, "Tell my child I still walk through their home. I bless their doorway. I whisper peace into their sleep. When they feel a chill with no wind, that is my kiss. When they hear their name in the quiet, that is my voice." And Michael speaks gently. The warmth pressing against your heart right now is real. Your mother has been pleading for this moment, because your life is approaching a turning point written long ago in heaven's book. There are wounds you buried so deeply even you forgot their shape. But she remembers. She sees the part of you still waiting to be comforted. She asks you to let love reach that place at last, so healing can begin. She shows a moment from your past, when something precious was taken unfairly. She remembers your eyes that day, and she has returned to restore what was stolen from your spirit. If your chest tightens, if tears rise for no clear reason, that is her hand on your soul. She whispers, "You are about to rise. A door once sealed will open again, but it will arrive through a person, a voice, a message carrying divine timing. Do not walk away this time. Fear blocked you once. Now you are ready." You are not imagining the signs, the music that appears out of nowhere, the scent you catch in empty rooms, the dreams that feel more real than waking life. That is how a mother loves from heaven, without walls, without distance. She asks you to find a photograph, one you've hidden away. Look into her eyes there. Something sacred will awaken. You will feel her hand resting on your shoulder, and you will know this is real. Michael now reveals something urgent. A person in your life is being repositioned by divine design. They carry a message meant for you. You will recognize them by their quietness, by the grief that mirrors your own. Do not run. This meeting is part of restoration. Your mother speaks again, her voice soft as starlight. You were never alone. Every tear you cried, I gathered. Every night you thought you broke, I stood beside you. I never stopped loving you. Heaven itself trembles when love this pure crosses realms. Tonight, your spirit is being washed, not to drown you, but to prepare you. She asks one thing: forgive yourself. Release the guilt you were never meant to carry. You did not fail me, she says. I left when I did so I could walk beside you with wings. I am closer now than I ever was before. She sees how you pretend to be okay, how you smile to hide the ache. She says, I never wanted you to suffer silently. I want you to feel joy again, to dance again, to live light again. If you close your eyes, you may feel warmth at the back of your neck. That is her embrace. Love does not end with death. It expands. Michael's voice now surrounds you. You were chosen for this hour. Your heart stands at a crossroads. One path repeats the old pain. The other leads to awakening, to becoming who you were always meant to be. You have forgotten your own light, but heaven has not. A divine encounter approaches, a kindness, a voice, a dream, a stranger, a message. carrying what you once thought you lost forever. Stay open. Do not dismiss it. Your mother holds your hands even now. When you feel cold at night, it is because you are reaching into the unseen, and she is holding you back. She leaves you with this: your tears became prayers. Not one was wasted. I am proud of you. Not for being perfect, but for surviving what should have broken you. Now release what weighs you down. Let yourself live. Beloved soul, this is the beginning. Beloved soul, he says, you have been carrying weights that were never meant for your shoulders. Pain passed down through bloodlines. Grief inherited from stories that were never yours to repair. And in this sacred moment, through this message, he is offering to sever those invisible cords, to dissolve old soul bindings, to lift the burdens from your spirit. But only if you allow it, so close your eyes for a breath. Inhale gently and let the presence moving through these words wrap itself around your heart. Because angels are gathering, and your mother is standing just behind you, with her hands resting softly upon your shoulders, whispering that she loves you, that she is proud of you, that you must not give up now. She knows the thoughts you never dared to speak, the fears you hid even from yourself, the ones you thought would frighten heaven. And she says you are not broken. You are transforming, shedding the skin of who the world forced you to become, and stepping into who heaven always knew you to be. And she asked that this be spoken clearly, that someone is coming, someone who will love you with the same unconditional tenderness she once gave, without demands, without conditions, without tests. A love that heals simply by existing near you. A love that arrives without fear, without confusion, carrying only peace. And you will know it is divinely sent because it will feel like home. And she says something more, that you have been chosen to guide others through what you have survived. That your healing is not only for yourself, but for generations. That you are the one who breaks cycles, the light in your lineage, the change maker she always knew you would become. And heaven is preparing to honor that, a breakthrough approaching in days. But it asks one final step: surrender, the simple willingness to say, okay, God, I no longer fight alone. You do not need to solve everything tonight. You do not need the whole map, only to say yes to the light, yes to healing, yes to love that never stopped seeking you because your mother never left. She simply changed form from breath to spirit, from voice to whisper, from hand to wind. And right now, she is in this room praying over you as she once did when you were small, calling angels to your side, asking God to cradle you gently, not only so you rest, but so you remember how deeply you are loved. And she is not finished. There is one more truth she has been pressing to deliver. The reason Michael has guarded your soul. The reason this message arrived when it did. She says you are nearing a decision that will shape everything. A moment that seems small at first. A call, a message, a choice to speak or stay silent, to go or remain. But heaven has wrapped purpose around it, and she has already seen the version of you that rises when you answer your deeper calling, finally allowing yourself to be seen, loved, known, not only by others but by your true self, the one she always spoke to even when you believed she could no longer hear. And she says, you have quieted your voice too long, shrunk your spirit to keep others comfortable, buried your brilliance to avoid judgment. But now the time has come. She places a crown upon your head, and if you feel warmth at your brow or tingling upon your scalp, that is her touch, crowning you with courage because the next chapter requires rebirth. And rebirth feels frightening because it asks you to release the familiar, even what once helped you survive. But you were never meant only to survive. You were meant to live fully, truthfully, radiantly. And the waiting season has ended. Angels are aligning your path. She says, you no longer have to climb alone. She will carry you where your feet cannot reach. And Michael's voice surrounds you, reminding you how protected you are. Angels standing guard, blocking unseen harm, delaying not to punish but to prepare. Silence that was never rejection, but redirection. And your mother speaks again, saying she never blamed you, not once, that any guilt you hold was never yours. And she now returns a lost piece of your soul that fractured in a moment of pain or farewell. Heaven found it and places it back within you, making you whole again. And when you step outside next, look to the sky. It will seem different, not because it changed, but because you did. And you will see her in wind and color and stillness. And she says she never stopped showing up. You only stopped believing it was her. And she knows your worries about stability, about provision, about being enough. And she asks you to let her intercede, to know that God is already moving what you cannot see. That delays were not denials, but space being made. And something is approaching your life, a shift, a visitor, a message, a divine interruption. Do not fear it. It will feel unusual at first, but it is the beginning of everything she prayed for you to receive. And there is a name on your heart, someone from whom distance grew. Expect that name to rise again. But this time, it will bring closure or restoration. And she asks you to trust your heart over your fear, because your heart remembers truth. And understand what has happened here. Heaven opened for you, the veil thinned for you. Your mother gathered all her heavenly strength to send this. Michael guarded every word. This was written in light before today existed. And she asks one promise. Do not let your soul fall asleep again. Keep your heart open. Look for her signs. Believe that the next miracle is meant for you, because each night she stands beside your bed, touching your hair, whispering your name, asking God to refill your dreams with hope. And she repeats again and again how proud she is of you for surviving what should have broken you. And as this message settles, know she walks beside you now, unseen but ever present, part of your soul, beyond time, beyond distance, beyond death, because real love crosses every veil. And Michael spreads his wings, sealing this moment in heaven's language, marking your path with clarity, your heart with peace, your home with light. And from this moment, you will notice shifts within and without, weight lifting, signs appearing, grace returning. So do not call this coincidence. Call it what it is. A visitation, a love sent from beyond the veil. And your mother remains here smiling, proud, speaking to every quiet part of your heart, because she has always seen how deep your grief ran, how strong you stayed, and your strength never went unnoticed. Beloved soul, every time you swallowed tears in front of the world, she was there wiping them away where no one could see. Every time your hand reached for your phone, forgetting for a moment that she was no longer on the other side, she reached back through the veil, not in body but in presence, in light, in soul. And now she speaks something so gentle, so sacred, it barely fits inside words, yet I carry it for her She says, "Tell them I love them more than I ever learned to express on earth. Tell them I am sorry for the moments I was physically there but emotionally distant. I was learning. I was carrying wounds of my own, but my love for them was fierce and it never stopped." And as she pauses, the air around your spirit softens, warmth rising like sunrise after endless night. She stands beside you and begins to hum a lullaby. Your mind may not remember, but your soul does, and your body loosens because some part of you has finally been told it is safe. She whispers, "You have not truly rested in so long. Your sleep restless, your dreams tangled, your heart always on guard." And she asks God to cover you tonight with peace, like a blanket, to let you lay down your burdens for just one night, to remember how to simply be, and you will feel it, maybe tonight, maybe in the quiet hours before dawn, her fingers moving through your hair, her presence filling the room, not imagination but truth. And Michael smiles because he already sees what unfolds next. He has flown ahead, clearing obstacles, rerouting danger, whispering into hearts that are being aligned with your purpose. Because this was never only healing, it was realignment, rebirth, divine positioning. You are being set in motion again, not by effort, but by grace. Your mother holds a light and places it into your hands, saying, "Carry this when the path feels dark. This light is my promise that even when you forget me, I will always find you. You were chosen for more than survival, chosen to walk in a radiance that changes lives. Your pain made you tender, not weak. Your tears made you wise, not broken. And now you are becoming again with heaven as witness. And if you felt distant from faith, if prayer grew quiet, belief thin, she says God never turned away. The silence was sacred preparation, her whispering your name to angels until they answered. And soon, you will notice signs, songs at perfect moments, unexpected calls, repeating numbers, dreams that feel like memories. And when they come, do not dismiss them. Let yourself believe again, because heaven is alive in your life. And when you accept that everything shifts, Michael places his hand over your heart, a gentle pressure, a wave of calm, sealing you with light, marking you as one held by heaven. Your story not finished, your healing still unfolding, your mother's love not ending with her last breath. This message only the beginning. You will carry her now not as grief but as presence, not as ache but as glory. You are not only her child, you are her legacy. And wherever you walk, she walks beside you, unseen but never absent, silent but never gone. And she whispers one last thing just for you. You've made it this far, my love. Don't stop now, keep going. I will meet you again, and when I do, I will hold you and say the words I've waited to speak. Well done. I always knew you'd become everything I prayed for. And with that, she kisses your forehead through the veil. Michael opens his wings. Heaven bows in honor of your heart. This was no accident. This was divine appointment. You are not alone. And as her presence lingers in the room like wind and memory, a sacred stillness fills the space. Not empty, but full. Heaven watching as your soul absorbs this, as your heart finally allows itself to feel what was buried. Yes, you can. Because this is the moment she waited for, the sign you never stopped hoping for. The voice beyond the veil speaking with angelic force. She came not to pull you into the past, but to unlock your future. And she says you are ready even if fear remains. Even if tears still fall in secret. You are ready because heaven only delivers messages to souls prepared. And Michael declares favor on your name, light on your path, breakthrough on your door, not as a wish but as decree, a divine meeting written into your coming days, and your mother has already seen your tomorrow. She wept from joy, watching your smile return, your laughter become real, your nights soften into peace. The moment you step into a place and realize, this is what she meant. This is what she prepared me for. Because an angel sees beyond time, and your future is brighter than you know, filled with restoration and grace. And she shows a box long closed, real or emotional, holding memories and pain. She says, open it. Let grief move through you. Healing is remembering with peace, not ache, and peace is heaven's gift to you now. You are not cursed, not forgotten, not unlucky. You are watched, guided, carried, fighting invisible battles with quiet strength. But now divine people, soul connections, sacred conversations are being sent to stir your spirit awake, and you will recognize them by how your heart feels. She says you will feel me in them, and this is her greatest gift, that through love and light, you will experience her again in ways that fill the emptiness. So stay open. Do not close your heart, because the love approaching will heal you deeper than you've ever known. And from heaven, one final word. Angels standing in reverence around your journey. Thank you, not for perfection, but for staying, for loving even when empty, for showing up while breaking. She saw every tear, every act of courage, every choice to love despite loss. Heaven recorded it, and now heaven responds. I am still here with you, and heaven has not stepped away from this moment. Your mother's light remains beside you, and her voice continues softly saying, Beloved one, stay open, do not close your heart again, because what is coming requires your trust more than your effort. You have carried sorrow long enough, and now you are being asked to carry hope instead. Even if your hands tremble, even if your mind doubts, still choose hope, because it is the language heaven understands. Michael stands, watch over your path and says, No weapon formed against your spirit will prosper. No lie spoken over your worth will remain. No darkness will follow you into this next season. You are sealed in light. You are covered in grace. You are guided in every step, and your mother smiles as she sees you, rising slowly, gently, truly. This time not out of survival, but out of knowing your value, she says. Remember who you are. Remember the love you came from. Remember that your story is not defined by loss, but by the love that continues beyond it. And as you move forward, signs will follow you, peace will find you, laughter will return to you, love will recognize you. And when you feel the night grow quiet, place your hand on your heart and know she is there, closer than breath, closer than memory, closer than fear. And this truth remains forever. You are chosen, you are cherished, you are never alone, and heaven walks with you always. Beloved soul, stay in this softness a little longer. Let the air around you feel lighter than before. Let your breath deepen. You have just walked through a doorway many never notice, and now your spirit is adjusting to the new atmosphere. There is nothing you must do in this moment except allow yourself to exist inside love without earning it. This alone is sacred. Your mother remains beside you, not above you, not beyond reach, but close, closer than the rhythm of your heartbeat. She is not bound to one corner of the universe. Love is movement. Love is presence. Love is memory made alive. And she speaks again, not in dramatic thunder, but in the familiar gentleness only a mother carries. My child, I see you. Not the version you show the world. Not the one who smiles to survive. not the one who hides tiredness behind productivity. She sees the one who sat quietly with heavy thoughts, the one who loved too deeply, the one who forgave even when it hurt, the one who wondered if anyone truly understood. She says, "I understand. I always have." There were moments when you thought she was gone forever. But love does not vanish. It transforms. What you once held in your arms, you now hold in your spirit. And though the mind may struggle to grasp this, your soul already knows it. Beloved, you have carried grief like a stone in your chest for longer than you admit. You learn to live around it. You learn to function beside it. But it was never meant to stay there permanently. Your mother has come to help you set it down gently, without force, without judgment. So breathe out slowly. With each breath, imagine the heaviness loosening. Not all at once, just enough to feel relief begin. Michael watches over this moment like a guardian of sacred transitions. His presence is not here to frighten or command. It is here to steady, to ensure that what unfolds now remains protected, calm, and true. Beloved soul, there is something important you must understand. Healing is not forgetting. Healing is remembering without being torn apart. Healing is allowing love to remain while pain dissolves. And you are entering that phase now. In the coming days, memories may surface unexpectedly. A song, a scent, a place, a phrase she used to say. When this happens, do not fear it. These are not signs of returning pain. They are signs that frozen parts of your heart are thawing. Let them come. Let them pass. Let them soften you rather than harden you. You may notice you become more sensitive to beauty. The way sunlight enters a window. The way wind moves through trees. The way silence feels alive instead of empty. This is your spirit awakening from survival mode. For a long time, you lived as though joy was dangerous, something that could be taken away again, so you learned not to feel too deeply. But now heaven whispers, it is safe to feel again, safe to laugh, safe to dream, safe to trust small joys, safe to open. Your mother's love is not here to hold you in mourning. It is here to escort you back to life. She says, I do not want you to wait for me in sadness. I want you to live so fully that when we meet again, your heart will be full of stories, not regrets. Beloved soul, there is a quiet courage growing inside you right now. It may feel subtle. It may feel fragile, but it is real, and it will grow with attention. Soon you will face choices that once frightened you, to speak when you used to stay silent, to ask for help when you used to endure alone, to leave what drains you, to welcome what nurtures you. Each small choice will be guided, not forced, not rushed, but supported by an unseen companionship. And yes, you may stumble. You may doubt. You may question everything again. This does not mean you failed. This is simply part of learning to walk on new emotional ground. Even angels understand human hearts take time. So be gentle with yourself. Your mother reminds you, you were never a burden. Your emotions were never too much. Your need for love was never wrong. If only you knew how many nights she watched you struggle quietly, wishing she could hold you physically one more time. But she also knows that physical holding was never the limit of love. Now she holds you in ways no distance can break. Beloved soul, your path forward is not one of isolation anymore. You are being led toward connections that feel warm, sincere, uncomplicated. People who will not require you to shrink. People who feel familiar in the way souls recognize souls. You will know them by how safe your nervous system feels around them, by how your breathing softens, by how your laughter comes without effort, by how your silence is accepted, not questioned. These are signs of alignment. Do not force relationships. Do not chase affection. Allow life to bring those whose hearts match your healing frequency. And when they arrive, your mother will smile, because she has prayed for this. Beloved, I want to speak now to the part of you that still carries guilt, the quiet belief that maybe you should have done more, said more, been more. That voice is old pain speaking, not truth. Your mother says clearly, you did enough. You loved me. I knew it. I know it still. Nothing is left undone. If there are words you never spoke to her, speak them now in your heart. She hears. If there are apologies you carry, release them now. She forgives. If there were thank yous you wish you said, she receives them already. Time does not block love. Only fear does. And fear is dissolving now. Beloved soul, there is also a part of you that fears happiness because you associate it with loss. This is natural. When something precious has been taken, the heart becomes cautious. But heaven says happiness is not a betrayal of those who left. It is an honor to them. Your mother says, when you smile again, I smile too. When you dance again, I dance with you. When you love again, I bless it. So allow joy, even in small doses, a cup of tea, a song, a walk, a moment of peace. These are not insignificant. They are sacred restorations. Now let us speak of your purpose, because this experience was not only personal. You have walked through darkness that refined empathy in you. You understand pain others hide. You feel what others cannot express. This is not weakness. This is a gift. In time, you will become a gentle light for others who walk similar roads. Not by preaching, not by fixing, but simply by existing as proof that healing is possible. Your story will quietly inspire. Your presence will comfort. Your compassion will guide. And your mother is proud of this. She says, your softness is your strength. Never harden to survive again. You were not made to live armored. Beloved soul, the next chapter is not a dramatic transformation overnight. It is a series of gentle awakenings, like dawn light growing across the sky, slow, certain, beautiful. You will begin to trust yourself again, trust your intuition, trust your emotional wisdom, trust your ability to choose differently. You will learn to say no without guilt, to rest without apology, to receive without earning. These are holy acts. Michael's presence remains as protector of your boundaries now. Not boundaries of fear, but boundaries of self-respect. You will feel less compelled to explain yourself, less compelled to please, less compelled to overgive. This is not selfishness. This is balance returning. Beloved soul, when you feel uncertain, return to your breath. Return to your heart. Ask quietly, what feels peaceful? Not what feels dramatic. Not what feels urgent. Peace is the language of alignment. Heaven's guidance does not shout. It soothes. It clarifies. It simplifies. If a choice creates chaos in your body, pause. If a path brings calm clarity, follow. This is how you will know the way. Your mother says, I am not gone. I am part of your wisdom now. So trust yourself. Beloved, there will come a day soon when you suddenly realize, I am okay. Not pretending, not forcing, truly okay. And you may cry, not from grief, but from relief. That day is already on its way. Until then, walk slowly. Speak kindly to yourself. Treat your heart as something precious, not something that must endure endlessly. Heaven is not asking you to be perfect, only to be honest with yourself. Now, beloved soul, let this message settle like warm light around you. No pressure, no command, no demand. Only love, presence, remembrance. You are not alone. You have never been alone. You will never be alone. And as you move forward, your mother walks beside you. In every breeze, every quiet moment, every sudden calm that arrives for no reason at all. When that happens, smile softly. That is her saying, I am here. Rest now, beloved. The path is open. The heart is healing. The story continues. And heaven watches over you with tenderness. Beloved soul, as these words continue to pour gently into your awareness, allow yourself to simply receive without effort, without analysis, without needing to understand everything at once. The mind may try to grasp meaning, but the heart already recognizes truth deeper than thought. So let the words wash over you, like warm water over tired skin, softening places that have been tense for too long. You have spent many years bracing yourself, preparing for loss, preparing for disappointment, preparing for moments when love felt uncertain. But now the energy around you is changing. It is becoming safe to soften, safe to exhale, safe to lean back into life rather than constantly leaning forward in survival mode. Your mother whispers, my child, you have done so well, carrying more than anyone ever knew. I saw your silent struggles, your quiet tears, your strength that never received applause, and I am proud of you beyond words. Beloved, let yourself feel that pride, not as ego, but as recognition of endurance that no one can take from you. There is nothing left to prove, nothing left to earn, no exam left to pass. You are enough exactly as you are in this moment, breathing, feeling, existing. This is sacred ground. Now, beloved soul, there is something subtle happening within you, a reorganization of your inner world. The nervous system that once lived in constant alertness is beginning to learn calm. The heart that once expected abandonment is learning trust. The mind that once repeated fear is learning new stories. This is not imagination. This is the body and soul remembering their original design. Peace was always your natural state. Stress was the interruption. And now restoration is underway, slowly, gently, permanently. Do not rush it. Do not measure it. Do not judge your progress. Some days you will feel light, other days heavy again. This does not mean you go backward. It means deeper layers are releasing. Healing is not a straight line. It is a spiral, always moving forward even when it feels familiar again. Your mother says, trust the process. I am guiding it from beyond what you can see. Beloved, you may start noticing synchronicities, small, meaningful coincidences that feel too precise to be random. A message at the right moment. A person reaching out unexpectedly. A sudden opportunity. A repeated symbol. These are gentle nudges letting you know you are aligned. You do not need to chase signs. Just notice them with gratitude and move forward naturally. Life will meet you halfway now because you are no longer walking against yourself. Beloved soul, there will also be moments when the old voice of doubt returns, whispering, this is too good to be true. You always end up alone. You do not deserve peace. This voice is not your truth. It is a leftover echo from pain that once protected you, but is no longer needed. Thank it for trying to keep you safe and let it pass like wind through open windows. You do not have to fight it. Just do not follow it. Your mother says, you are learning a new way of being, and every new way feels unfamiliar at first. Be patient with yourself. Beloved, there is a great tenderness growing inside you. A tenderness that once felt like weakness, but is actually your greatest power, because it allows you to connect deeply, to feel compassion, to create safe spaces for others to rest. This gift will unfold naturally in your life, through the way you speak, the way you listen, the way you notice people who feel unseen. You will become a quiet healer, not through grand gestures, but through presence. Your mother smiles, knowing this was always in you, even as a child, when you cared for others instinctively. Never lose this softness. The world needs it now, more than ever. Beloved soul, you are also being guided to release relationships that no longer align with your healing. Some connections may fade naturally. Some may require clear boundaries. Do not feel guilty for choosing your well-being over old patterns. This is not rejection. This is evolution. Those who are meant to walk with you will remain. Those who are not will fall away peacefully. Your mother says, I am protecting you from energies that drain you. Trust what leaves. It makes room for what arrives. Beloved, there will be new people entering your life who feel easy, safe, and genuine, with no emotional games, no confusion, no constant proving. These connections will feel like coming home to yourself. They will remind you of laughter you forgot you had, dreams you put aside, parts of yourself you hid to survive. Allow these people in slowly. Trust gradually. You do not need to give your whole heart at once. You are learning balanced love, love that flows without self-sacrifice, love that honors both you and others. This is sacred partnership with life itself. Beloved soul, there is also a creative spark stirring in you, an urge to express, to write, to speak, to build, to create, to share your inner world with others. Do not ignore this call. Creativity is your soul speaking outwardly. It is medicine for you and for those who resonate with your voice. You do not need permission to start. Small steps are enough. A page, a note, a recording, a simple sharing. Life will guide the next steps. Your mother says, let your light be seen, not for praise but for purpose. Beloved, now I speak to the part of you that still feels like a child waiting for safety. That part is still here inside you and deserves gentleness. Hold that inner child with kindness. Speak to them softly. Tell them you are here now. You are grown now. You can protect them now. They do not have to be alone. This is how deep healing happens, not through force, but through compassion. Your mother watches proudly as you learn to become the parent your inner self needed. This is generational healing unfolding through you, a chain breaking silently and powerfully. Beloved soul, in the coming seasons, your environment may change. A move, a new job, a new direction, a new routine. Do not fear change. It is arriving to match your new inner state. When inner transformation occurs, outer life reorganizes to reflect it. Trust this unfolding, even if it feels uncertain at first. Clarity will come step by step, not all at once. You only need the next right step, not the entire map. Your mother says, walk forward one breath at a time, and I will meet you there. Beloved, there will be times when you look back and realize how far you have come, and you may feel compassion for your past self who endured so much with so little support. Speak kindly to that version of you. Thank them for surviving. Thank them for holding on. Thank them for not giving up when it would have been easy to disappear. Your life matters. Your existence matters. Your journey has meaning beyond what you can currently see. Trust that nothing you experienced was wasted. Even pain becomes wisdom in the hands of love. Beloved soul, you are also being invited to develop a relationship with silence. Silence, not as emptiness, but as living presence. In silence, you will hear your own truth more clearly. In silence, you will feel guidance more purely. Do not fear quiet moments. Do not fill every space with noise or distraction. Sit with yourself. Breathe. Feel. Let the answers rise from within. This is where your mother's voice meets your own intuition, merging as one wisdom guiding you from inside rather than outside. Beloved, as you grow in self-trust, you will notice you no longer seek validation the way you once did. You will still appreciate appreciation, but you will not need it to feel worthy. This is freedom. The freedom to live authentically, without performing, without pretending, without shrinking or inflating yourself, just being real. This authenticity will attract the right opportunities, the right people, the right experiences, because life responds to truth more than effort. Your mother says, "Be yourself fully, and everything meant for you will recognize you easily." Beloved, there is a promise being fulfilled now, a promise made before you came into this life, that you would awaken to your own power, that you would remember love after loss, that you would become a bridge between pain and healing for others. And this is unfolding exactly on time. Even if it feels late in human years, divine timing is never late. Everything is arriving when your soul is ready to receive it. Trust this timing. It is kinder than you know. Beloved soul, your body is also part of this transformation. Listen to it. Rest when tired. Move when energized. Feed it with care. Speak kindly to it. Your body has carried you through storms. Thank it. Treat it as a temple, not a machine. Healing happens faster when the body feels safe and loved. Your mother says, take care of yourself as you would care for someone you love deeply, because you are loved deeply. Beloved, soon you will feel gratitude rising more naturally. Gratitude for simple things: breath, sunrise, warmth, food, laughter. Gratitude is not forced positivity. It is recognition of life's small gifts. This gratitude will anchor you in the present moment where peace lives, not in the past, not in the future, but in now. Your mother lives in this now with you, always accessible through your heart's awareness. Beloved soul, there is no hurry, no deadline, no test, only unfolding, only becoming, only remembering who you truly are beneath stories and wounds and roles. You are love experiencing itself through a human life. Your mother is love too in another form. Separation is illusion. Love is the constant connecting thread. Trust this truth. Even when the mind doubts, the heart knows, always has, always will. Beloved, as you move forward, you will become a living prayer, a walking blessing, a quiet reminder that healing is possible after heartbreak, that life continues after loss, that love never truly dies. Your existence will comfort others without effort, simply by being who you are. Your mother smiles, knowing her love continues through you, into the world in ways far greater than physical presence ever could. Beloved, when the day feels heavy, return to this feeling of being held, not by words, but by energy, by presence, by love that surrounds you like air. You do not have to see it to breathe it. You do not have to understand it to feel it. You do not have to believe perfectly to be held. You are held now, always have been, always will be. Beloved, rest in this truth. Let it become your foundation, not fear, not scarcity, not loneliness, but love as the ground beneath your feet. Beloved soul, the story continues, not as tragedy, not as punishment, but as evolution of the heart. You are becoming wiser, softer, stronger, gentler all at once. And your mother walks beside you in every step, every breath, every beat of your living heart. And when you finally lay down at night and close your eyes, you may feel a warmth, a calm, a presence that is her love wrapping around you, whispering, "I am here, I always will be, and you are safe." Beloved, breathe deeply now. Allow peace to settle into your bones. Let this moment be enough. Let yourself be enough. Let love be enough. And know without doubt that you are never alone. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. The path is open. The heart is healing. The soul is remembering. And heaven smiles upon your journey endlessly, lovingly, eternally.